with the stock number. I just want to make sure we're getting the right vehicle with the right VIN number.
That would be wonderful.
I do not want to be driving out of here with the wrong vehicle, please.
Oh, come on! We haven't had that happen yet. We have tried.
Okay.
But we haven't had that happen yet.
Well, so far it looks really lovely.
It's quite
Since we
nice.
haven't actually even seen it.
No, we bought this with pictures. That's what we've seen.
You are
Pictures with
daring.
this. I know.
That's exceptional. All right, 209,294, correct?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That would be the first thing. Before you even show us, let's make sure we got the right vehicle.
I brought a couple out one time. We walked around the entire outside. Everything was wonderful. The wife decides, I'm going to go in and sit down. She was in for about 30 seconds. She came out and said, nope, wrong one. Everything's wrong inside. I was like, what?
Oh, great.
Come to find out, they saw one at a show.
And it wasn't
A different one got shipped here, and it wasn't the same. It was a completely different floor plan with a completely different color scheme. And she was.
Well, yeah, that's
I
key.
do not blame
Yes,
her.
absolutely. The outside was identical. The inside was completely different. It was a completely different model here. So.
Okay, let's begin.
Very good. So the first thing, I'm going to open the door, step right here, and explain what's going on at the bottom of the door. The first thing that we run into is the battery disconnect. This needs to be on anytime you are using it and off anytime you are not using it. Off is straight up, just turn 90 degrees. It will disconnect the battery from everything. When you are plugged in your campground, your battery is charging. The battery is kept under the step, the battery that runs the coach. The battery that runs the engine is in the engine compartment, totally separate. This one is a deep cycle battery. It is a marine style battery. In other words, it requires maintenance. The maintenance on the battery is relatively simple. You open your container and move your out of the way. But there are two plugs on the top of the battery that have to be pulled off and the fluid level checked. It's according to how often you camp. If you camp continuously or almost live in it, you need to check the fluid level in your battery every 1 to 2 months. If you only occasionally camp and go out and enjoy it, about every 6 months. You need to pull both of these off and make sure that the fluid is all the way to the
Sorry,
top.
what do we pull off, Mark?
There's a cap here and a cap here
Okay.
under the handle.
And is that distilled water?
It is distilled water. Absolutely. You also want to make sure the battery is charged before you check it. As the battery charge level rises, the fluid level rises. As the battery charge decreases, the fluid level decreases. So you want it as high as possible before you add the fluid, or it will just dump out.
Can you tell me where you check the charge of the battery?
Basically, you don't do a whole lot of
There's
checking,
not
but
an
there is
indicator.
an indicator right here. We'll get to that in just a moment. I'm going to
So we're
work my
jumping
way
that.
up.
Okay.
Okay, so next thing up we have the